What's up, guys? We are back here in Archeworld, and let's talk about the biggest change, in my opinion, to the game and what makes it more of a open world PvP game. So it's the Bloodlust mode and the fact that there is only one faction. Everyone is part of the same faction, and there's no teams, no allies, no nothing. So you make your own guilds, and your guilds are your friends. Everyone else is essentially your enemy. We haven't seen this play out that much yet in this game. It's only day 6 right now of this recording, so the server has launched. We are starting to see some bigger, more powerful raids start to bully the smaller, weaker raids and claim the boss monsters, and that's expected. We haven't seen the total division of like, all right, 30 people, 33 people in one guild are gonna try to dominate the entire server. But with this one faction thing, you'll notice a lot of people end up being red, and you can be red by turning yourself into what is known as Bloodlust mode. Bloodlust mode actually gives benefits in this. So when you're in Bloodlust mode, you get bonus stats. So most people want to be in Bloodlust mode, and when the zones go to war, you actually get automatically thrown into Bloodlust mode. And then if you don't manually change out of it, you're still in that mode, and so you're always going to be in the PvP mode. So to figure out what Bloodlust is and where to change it, how to get everything situated, it's this little tab up here. So you can see this green birdie, and it says change state. So this will change you from friendly status to hostile status. When you do this, you get the PvP buff. And so this buff is actually really cool. It's still not translated yet in English, but we know what it does because thankfully Google Translate exists. So what it does is it gives you a 5% bonus to all your stats. So that's a nice little bonus just for being in this mode, saying that you want to PvP other people, that you're okay with battles. And then on top of that, you also get 20% additional drop rate bonus. So more drops. And then lastly, you also get 20% more EXP. So there's a pretty nice bonus for being in this Bloodlust mode. So if you ever see your character and it has this icon up here, that means you're entered into Bloodlust mode and that you will appear red to all the other players out there. So if another player runs by, they're either going to be red or green. If they're red, that means they're in Bloodlust mode. If they're green, that means they're in the PvE mode, the safe mode. I can still go ahead and kill and attack this guy if I want to, but if I do, then I'm going to get crime points since he's green, he doesn't want to fight. This guy over here, he's like, yeah, free game, let's PvP. But in this server and how people interact, there's not that much PvP. Most people, I think, don't even realize that they're in Bloodlust mode, because I talked to another person the other day, and he had no idea that he was in a different mode, and he had no idea why he was red and why people were attacking him. So I think that is why a lot of people are in the red mode, and they're just auto farming, doing their quests, leveling up, and they have no idea that when you go to war, when the zone cycles to war, everyone gets thrown into this mode. And then if you don't manually change yourself out of this mode, you're going to be stuck in the PvP mode forever. It's not a bad thing to be stuck in the PvP mode, because you get those bonuses. You get 5% more stats, you get the 20% more EXP, and then you get the boosted drop rate. So it's not bad. Like, you kind of want to be in Bloodlust mode to get those bonuses. But yeah, it's just education. People don't know about this system, and this is what makes Archeworld more of a PvP game. Unfortunately, they still have the repair issue. So this is probably the biggest issue right now with the game, is that your gear will lose durability for dying, and then also for just fighting monsters. Like, just killing random mobs, you'll end up losing and weakening your gear. You do see a lot of consensual duels. So like, these two are dueling, and so they have the little duel flag down. So yeah, there isn't much ganking. I talked about this earlier. This is probably a culture thing. The Asian server, there's not many people that are really ganking going around. We're also seeing that the Americans and I would assume the Europeans are probably, getting to the point where like they're out of Arceum and they can't repair their gear, and so they're on the quitting phase after 5-6 days of playing. So we're losing those players, and it's probably going to be more of just the Asian crypto crowd left in the game, is my guess for the future of this. But anyway, thanks for watching as always. Make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, post them down below. Love to hear from you guys.